Imagine you know about Jeff Leonard. Great passes here in New York City. Now imagine you think about you being the game show. Well, that's why our good friend Tony Hightower, a Jeopardy contestant, gets to play the game. And today you get to see him play Top of the Spear. Just imagine you be a game show contestant to be winning a lot of $1 million of it. Well, that's what he went to later after that. Well, let's all find out about it right now. As Tony Hightower gets to play Top of the Spear, and later we'll have a special preview tape from our game show Who Said It, where our winner just won a game. I'll tell you about that too. So, from this standing Imagine place known as Strawberry Field here in Central Park, I'm Ron Rodden, and of course this is Road Trip. Yeah. For almost 7 years, I was behind the internet microphone. The weekend host of the #1 sports show, What's the Name? That's what comes in, my friend, in Crazy Town. Since 2008, as a regular member of the Rock Boys. Season where we have family water. I'm Ron Rodden, and this is Road. Hey there, hi there, ho there. Welcome to another edition of Road Trip. Right here at Strawberry Fields, here at Central Park, here in Manhattan. I'm Ron Rodden. Thanks for kicking off your weekend with us, and we got a terrific show for you today. Of course, we're on for 11:30 to midnight before Jennifer Day TV, and of course, Sci-Fi Ninja Theater. Today, we always love this part of the show that you have been looking for game show block party classics. So we have a classic just for you. One of the contestants today, known as Tony Hightower. Now, you know Tony Hightower. He was a Jeopardy contestant back there in 2011. But there's more good. He won some money, winning a couple games. Then later, he went to 2015 and become a contestant on the Big Money Game Show. Why does all that have to happen? Well, let me tell you something. He came to Top of the Spear just to practice it up and brush up his challenge. So today's show, we'll see Tony Hightower get to play for 1 million party bucks. No, they're not real money, but party bucks in a game called Top of the Spear. 11 questions, 1 million party bucks. That's coming up. And a little later, we're going to show you a segment that we didn't get the whole tape together in time for the episode of Who Said It. And his name is Richie, who won a game and get a chance to play a ball game. You get to see that as well. And then I have a special word for everyone. So, with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, we begin as Tony Hightower goes for 1 million party bucks in a game we see called Donald Trump Top of the Spear.
I'm Jack Edward, and this is Top of the Sphere. Got an exciting show planned today. Our first contestant is no stranger to being in the hot seat on a game show. He's a past Jeopardy champion. Please give a warm welcome to Tony Hightower.
Thank you, sir.
Tony, welcome.
Thank you.
So you were a past Jeopardy champion, correct?
That has happened, yes.
Yes. How many days?
It was just 1 day.
Right.
I won 1 day. It was a very good 22 minutes.
How'd you do?
Well, I won some money. I won $20,000 or so.
Oh, very nice. Not bad for 22 minutes worth of work.
Yeah. It was not life-changing money, but it was certainly year-changing money.
All right, tell us something about yourself. Where you're from?
I was born in Long Island. I've spent most of my life in Toronto, and then I moved back here with a band, and I've stayed in New York since.
Oh, cool. What kind of band?
It was a power pop band. It was like singer-songwritery stuff.
Oh, nice. So let's see if you can rock your way to the top of our sphere.
I hope so.
Here's the way the game works. 10 questions. First one starts at 50 full bucks, and the questions will increase in difficulty. Now, once you hit the 4,000 full party buck target, that is yours to keep no matter what happens. You have 3 lifelines. We can ask the audience, 50-50, and phone the wise guy. The wise guy is some guy who just lives under the QPTV studio, and we probably should feed him now, because he does have to eat. But you don't care about that. Anyway, you ready to play?
Let's do this.
Play time. First question is for 50 party bucks. Which of these phrases is a common way of saying, I can't take it anymore? That's the last stick. That's the last straw. That's the last leaf. Rah, 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 rah.
Rah, 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 rah sounds like that's not wrong, but I think that's the last straw.
You locking that in?
Let's lock that in.
All right, you've locked in B. And the correct answer is B. That's the last straw. All right, you've won the 50. You're going for 250 party bucks. Let's see the next question. French fries are typically made from what? Okra, potatoes, fish tofu, or bread? I don't think I've ever heard of fish tofu.
I don't think, is that even a thing?
I guess it's as good as mine on that one.
Let's just lock in potatoes and move forward. I think potatoes
that's
is the
a good idea. Locking in potatoes, and the correct answer is, of course,
Good.
potatoes.
Good.
250 going for 1,000 party bucks. Let's see the next question. According to Emily Post, what kind of wine is traditionally served with simple fish dishes? White, red, champagne, rosé.
None of those are really wrong answers, but I think...
Tell me, any wine's
no,
good
true.
wine.
I think white wine typically goes with fish. A.
And we're gonna lock that in?
Let's lock that in.
Locking in A. Is it white wine? It is!
Okay, good.
All right, you got 1,000 party bucks. This next question's with 4,000. If you get it right, you cannot leave with less than that. Let's see his milestone question. In the past tense, all of these verbs rhyme except for which one? Think, fight, buy, write.
Well, okay, so that's thought, fought, bought, and wrought. Except it's not wrought, it's wrote. So D, right. Let's lock that in.
Locking in D. Was his thinking correct? It is! Nothing has wrought on you today.
As I want.
All right. You've got 4,000 party bucks. That's yours to keep. Next question's for 8,000 party bucks. If you answer this correctly, you'll not only get rewarded the party bucks, but you'll get another lifeline. It'll be your double dip. It means you can pick 2 answers. However, you must answer the question, and you cannot use any other lifeline in conjunction with it.
Okay.
That being said, let's look at the 8,000 party buck question. Which of these events made the impact in the 1998 film Deep Impact? Comet, tsunami, hurricane, nuclear missile.
Okay, this is the first one I'm not really sure about.
Are you a movie buff?
I watch plenty of movies. I just haven't seen Deep Impact. I'm wondering if I should save my lifelines.
They're there if you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, if you get an answer wrong, the game is over.
I know. Let's see. Why don't we,
All right.
let's ask the mob about this.
We'll ask the mob. I will show you the answer they most commonly gave. Well, our audience members, by show of hands, think it's A. Raise your hand. Okay, all those for B.
Okay.
C or D. Majority of the audience has gone with A, Comet. You can go with that, or you can veer off on your own.
That would not have been my choice, but again, I haven't seen this movie, so I was thinking it was going to be either comet or nuclear missile, because the other two things aren't. It's a different kind of impact. You know what? I'll trust the mob. Let's go with A, comet.
All right, locking in A, comet. He trusted the audience on this one. Was that a good move?
Come on, guys.
Of course it was. Of course the New York audiences are smart, always willing to help. All right, so you've got 8,000 party bucks and the new lifeline.
Good.
So you lost, you used one, but you gained one. So you broke even.
That's good.
For 16,000 party bucks, here's your next question. Public access stations such as QPTV exercise which of these amendments? First, the second, the third, the 11th.
Wow. Well, this particular show isn't using the Second Amendment as much as maybe it could, or.
Oh, right.
So we'll take that one out right away. The First Amendment deals with freedom of speech and freedom of the press. First Amendment would be something that QPTV uses quite a bit.
Gonna lock that in?
Let's lock that in.
He's thinking it deals with freedom of expression, the press, speech. Is his thinking correct? It is!
Good.
Second Amendment is the right to bear arms, of course.
Bear arms.
We could exercise that right.
No, they're all there.
Well, yeah.
They're all there to use.
Moving on. This next question is for 25,000 party bucks, and again, if you reach this, you cannot leave with less than that. Another milestone question.
All right.
Here it is. Which of the following actors from the original Star Trek did not appear in the Next Generation series and films? Walter Koenig, James Doohan, DeForest Kelley, Nichols. Are you a Trekkie?
A passive Trekkie. I'm not as hardcore about it as some people.
So we won't see you at one of those conventions, one of those weird costumes.
I never say never.
You have moved out
Really,
of your
I kind of look. I have a bit of a Ferengi look already to myself.
Well,
so
you don't live in your mother's basement, do you?
Not anymore.
You have a good social life.
I'm married.
Ah.
I managed to attract one woman. There you go.
So?
Let's see. That said,
You have 3 other lifelines if you need them.
I have a hunch as to what it is, but I'm not sure. Why don't we go with? Why don't I use the 50-50 lifeline here?
All right. Computer, please take away 2 of the random. Please randomly take away 2 incorrect answers. Leave only 1 correct and 1 incorrect. James Doohan and Nichelle Nichols.
That hasn't given anything away.
Were you leaning for those?
I was actually leaning toward DeForest Kelley, but if that's not going to be on the table anymore, Nichelle Nichols has been very active in the Trek community moving forward and still is. And I think James Scotty Doohan didn't live very long after that. So I'm going to go with B, James Doohan, and we'll lock that in.
You've gone with James Doohan.
Am I wrong?
Is that correct? I'm sorry, it's Nichelle Nichols. Oh, I'm sorry. But, you know, you're walking away with 4,000 party bucks, and that's not bad.
I'll take
Thank
it.
You for
Thank you very
having
much.
us.
Thanks a lot.
We'll be right back after this.
Oh, well.
All right, folks, so he ends up with 4,000 party bucks. Not a good chance, but he won something, I don't know. Plus a t-shirt, plus some tax license, I don't know, whatever. But that's just a part of it. But just 3.5 years later, he went from here to the Millionaires Arena, hosted by Chris Harrison. And by the way, Chris Harrison made his first season on the show. He was the first contestant, and this is how it all ends. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Tony.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chris.
Here is your $250,000 question. In Wikipedia's current logo, depicting a spherical jigsaw puzzle, which Greek letter is seen on the piece immediately to the left of the one bearing a W? Is it alpha, delta, omega, or zeta?
I think I feel good enough about it to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. C, omega, final answer. They're all going to be like this from now on, Chris, forever. Forever. Please, Chris. Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me.
What is going This has been amazing. What's going on inside you right now? What emotion are you feeling?
You know when you put like ice and rocks in a blender and you put it on puree and it just goes that's what's going on right now. You can't hear it? I can hear it.
What you've put on the line is a chance to get to $250,000. 2 questions away from $1 million, or you lose $50,000 and you leave here with $50,000. The audience, 50% of them said omega. That's what you were feeling. You did it. This is incredible.
Wow. $250,000 for Tony Hightower? Unbelievable. He went on to 500,000, but he did elect to walk. I tell you, he's an excellent player. Tony, if you're watching, you deserve every single penny. Well done. Hey, listen, when we come back from the break, we're going to show you our little show that we didn't get enough time to do, which is an episode of Who Said It? Richie is the winning contestant, and we get to see a bonus game. So we're going to play the bonus game in its entirety and see how well he does. We come back from this break. Hey folks, welcome back to Road Trip. I'm Ron Rondon, and if you probably noticed, I'm right next to this statue. If you notice, there's always was a Webster's International Dictionary. Well, next to it is the statue of Daniel Webster. And if you look at it right here, it says, Liberty and Union, now and forever, one and inseparable. That's the one who created the dictionary of the Webster's Collegiate Dictionary. True fact, but it's really true here. And listen, we are going to get ready to take a look at our next segment. Now, you saw it last week on our episode called Who Said It? Well, it was a lot of fun. But due to the first episode that we done, and it was a lot of mess ups and missing the tape and everything else, we do save the last segment of the show. Our contestant who won the game, by the way, his name is Richie, and it was his chance to play for 10,000 games. That was the one I hosted over at that's called Cafe Del Giorno, right there in Brooklyn, New York. So, in all fairness, we're going to show you the segment, the bonus game segment right now from the man who knows his game. Here is from Who Said It over at Cafe Del Giorno, the bonus round with our good friend Richie. Welcome back to Who Said It, our champion Richie. He gets won 1,000 game bucks. He is very well on the way. Great battle against each other. That was an easy one. Yeah, I know. Really? Well, let's see how well we can do with 10,000 more. Normally we say questions and one or the other. This time we're going to talk some questions about multiple choice. And this one you have to do with a couple of 4 correct answers. Three possible answers. Your job is to come up with 3 out of 4 possible answers. Three answers right there. Oh, out of the 4 questions. Main line is 1. That's the market. But you got to go all 4. Okay, you ready? Ready. Here's your first question. Now, first of all, we talk about the movie, the 40-year-old version that stars Steve Carell. You haven't seen it? No, I never seen that. Well, let's see if we can know you. Okay? Okay. Here is some questions that based from the movie, the 40-year-old version. First question. Let's get some effing French toast. Let's get some effing French toast. Is it Beth, David, or Nikki? I would think Nikki. You said Nikki? I would think so. You're up for a good start. You're right. Yeah, that's Nikki. That's 1. That's 1. You got 1 correct answer. You need 3.
Hey, what's up, bud? Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. Say hello.
Thanks, your hat has secrets. Chris. Right. Thanks, your hat has secrets. Is it Andy, Marla, or Cal?
Chris.
Marla?
Boy from the neighborhood.
Marla? No, it was Andy. No. That's okay. I didn't see the movie, I told you. Yeah. But you missed 1. They're not allowed to miss 1. But you got to run the table the rest of the way. Are you ready? 1 miss? I'm very disgraced. But let me put it this. I'm very disgraced, but I hand you your dream. I'm very disgraced, but I hand you your dream. Is it Beth, Paula, or Cal?
The show goes.
The answer is Paula. The game is over. You did get 1 right. You got but look at the bright side. You did get 1 right, but put another $1,000 into your total. So your grand total for the day and the restaurant apart with these folks, 2,000 games. Now give it up, Brad. Very good job. We thank you for joining us. We played a great game. So Richie did very well in his bonus game, picked up 1 correct, and he ends up with 2,000 game bucks. But we give him some prizes. It's a lot of fun. We're doing this every day. We do our little game show segments. And speaking of game shows, and Who Said It, we're looking for some brand new contestants for upcoming episodes of Who Said It and our other game show called Get the Message. So, if you're in the New York area, want to plan to be here, be a contestant on either 2 of those game shows. It's the address on your screen right now. You'll see it. It's go to the Ron Ronin Show at gmail.com or RoadTripTV1 at gmail.com. You need your name, email address, and phone number. We'll get your audition, and we'll be seeing you on the show. And also, for our Kurt's other game show called Passover, we're looking for contestants as well. So, for our contestants, send their email address, passovercontestants@gmail.com. Same situation, name, email address, and phone number, and who knows who will be on the show. So either way, you could be on Passover, you could be on Who Said It, you could be on Get the Message. So come on down and be a part of the fun. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show and a very special message. And I'll tell you why about that after the break.
camp, I learned to make lasting friendships with people I still keep in touch with today.
Because of camp, I learned about self-esteem.
Because of camp, I play guitar.
Because of camp, I am sending my kids to camp this summer.
I learned that I was the best Tarzan yeller in the camp.
Because of camp, I got a personality. Now I'm...
Because of camp, I turned out just fine.
Now, before we go, I wanted to say a special honor and prayers. I want to give my word here. Because due to last week's episode that we had gun violence that happened 2 weeks ago, that was on Lauren Seiler and Arlene Tyler show called Able on Air, and we talk about gun violence and everything else. Well, not too long ago, 17 people have been dead in Florida because of that young, no-good former student who was in that high school. And he got arrested because of that. And we lost 17 very important kids, teachers, and even a football coach. So we like to say our sincere condolences to the families of all the people who is in this tragic ending. And to all the kids, we all say our prayers. I know it's our sorrows, it's going to be prayers of that. And we want you, Mr. Trump, to do me one favor. Let's end this community. I want to tell everybody, tell your congressman to please, safety. Safety is the key point. Always watch out for your kids. And most important, safety is first. So our prayers to them, again to them. And that's going to do it for us. We'll see you next week at 167 hours, 31 minutes and 15 seconds from now. Jennifer Day TV is next. And then Sci-Fi Ninja Field follows. I'm Ron Rondon. And for all of us here at beautiful Central Park West here in New York City, good night, bye-bye, and bye-bye.